today, unions are leading a call to strike. This to pressure President Macron over public sector wages 6 months before the presidential election. Protests are being held today in the centre of Paris, and our reporter Andrew Hilliar is there. Andrew, it's a rather wet day today. Tell us a bit about what's the atmosphere like and why it is that people have come out into the streets.
Well, as you can see over my shoulder and probably here as well, it's a very, very festive atmosphere here in the heart of Paris. We've heard loudspeakers blaring out songs and speeches since 2 p.m. when this march left Place de la République. At least several thousand people are here in terms of turnout. Most of the major French unions are represented, and we've also been asking some of the protesters what brought them here. This is what they told us.
Yes, the Ségur law was passed and we got that €183 bonus. There's another review that's currently ongoing and we're hoping for more information by January. The bonus of €183 is good news, of course, but we've seen a widespread salary freeze for several years and that bonus won't be nearly enough to mitigate the effects of the rising cost of living.
So yeah, the main aim for unions then today is to really get those political issues back on the agenda. Of course, since the coronavirus pandemic, many of those issues have been simply swept aside or put on hold. Now the unions and protesters want them back at the heart of the political debate. So what are they? Well, one is a pay rise for public sector workers. They want their purchasing power increased. There's also a lot of opposition to President Macron's plans to reform the pension system. And then another big issue today is the ongoing reform to unemployment insurance. Now, unions argue that it makes no sense that during a time of economic uncertainty to penalise people out of work by reducing their monthly payments. The government argues that that's not the case and that for those people who do see their payments reduced, well, that'll give them an incentive to find more work. But at this stage of the debate, both sides digging in and neither side really ready to give ground.
Andrew Hilliar for us there in a rather loud and wet central Paris. Thanks very much indeed.